long enough to do everything you want to do with these students, because some of them have character defects or problems that are going to take longer than that to sort out, but just to give them a desire to sort them out and a desire to see how the standard that Christ sets for us. So my burden was for their character development, probably more than anything else, because if they have a vibrant walk with Jesus, they're going to want to share it with other people. So that's the basis of evangelism.
During the time that I was at leading out with ACE, some of the highlights was just the atmosphere that we had. It was like a family. And also we found that the quality of the students, you know, as the week by week went, they were improving, they were growing, the fruits. And just going out into the mission field, it was exciting for them. One of the highlights we had, we spent a week in Wales, and we did some singing in the town centres of the Welsh villages, and for them, the Welsh people, this was a new experience.
One of the most effective things we found during the school was doing singing in town. And so 10 of us or so would sing in town, and 4 or 5 would give out tracts. And I think in one afternoon we had 20 people sign up for Bible studies, just 2 hours singing. And for me, it was tremendously exciting, because so many times in the church it's very hard to get people to come out and do evangelism, and to have 17 young people all on fire to share Jesus with people. It was so tremendously encouraging to see people just being witnessed to. And also when we ran the campaign for 2 weeks, to see the students mingling with the public and enjoying the work and just getting excited about doing it was just a tremendous blessing. So I'd encourage any young person out there, if they want to have a walk with God, and I think the times we're living in require us to have such a close walk with God, because we know the time of trouble's coming, and the preparation we need is to press together as never before. And that's something I felt we had in 4 months. When you live together, you eat, sleep, talk, but Bible study together, that closeness that develops is tremendously special.
Some of the key subjects that we cover at ACE is the books of Daniel and Revelation. Understanding prophecy, I believe, is a key for our own personal revival and reformation, and also just to help us have an understanding when we come to do our witnessing and sharing the Bible. I came in through the prophetic message, and there are many people that are interested in what's going to happen in the future, what's going to happen in these last days. There was a big rise with the Da Vinci Code, and there was a big rise with Nostradamus. So there is an interest in this field. So we train them in understanding these 2 critical books. We also teach them the practical tools of how to give a Bible study. Not only how to give a Bible study, but how to share Christ as the central pillar of these Bible studies. How to create their own Bible studies and how to share these Bible studies. How to make Bible contacts. How to go door to door. We also would get our students to practice how to preach. Twice a day we would have 2 preaching practice sessions, one in the morning and one in the evening. We'd call it morning worship and evening worship, where the students would have an opportunity to develop sermons, to develop thoughts, and to present these sermons. And as a class, we would have peer review, we would assess the sermons for style, delivery and content. And by the end of the 4 months, we found that the students had developed their sermons so powerful that many of us just felt we could not even comment any further on the sermons.
We're a self-supporting ministry that doesn't receive any financial aid from the conference, but we work very closely with the conference president and all the conference leaders, plus the local church. If we didn't work so closely with the local church, the whole program wouldn't work. We're there to encourage the local pastor and his church members, because a lot of these contacts we make, obviously when the students go, the church members will be following these contacts up. So it's very important that we work as a team with the local church. And we also work closely with the youth department and the personal ministries department in the conference. So our goal is to encourage the students that they're part of a larger body and that they are accountable to this body, and that we're all working together for the same goal.
So these are some of the things that we do in ACE, and I really would encourage you to come to ACE, support ACE. ACE is a new school, it's a pioneer school, and if it's not supported, then there will not be a school for the United Kingdom. So I'd like to encourage you, and I look forward to seeing you at ACE.